Time management is an important aspect of any job or career. When you're working on a deadline, this is especially important because deadlines will always have a date that things need to be completed, and poor time management means whatever you're working on won't be completed. When you're a web designer, you always have a deadline. Every website is going to have a date that it's going to need to be live by. Customers will want to be able to view it, and the people you're working for are going to want it to be available to them. Poor time management results in unfinished work and unpublished websites. For a web developer, there are a few things that can be done to help manage your time properly. Creating a projected timeline, doing research ahead of time, and working on multiple other strategies can help efficiently manage your time and get your work done. Creating a projected timeline is creating a set of dates as to which things will be done by, or what you hope they will be done by. This allows the customer to have an idea of what is getting done and how soon it will be done. And this allows you to give yourself some flex if you get things done early, or so you have an idea of how much time you have left while working on a project. How much time do you need to create the design of the website? Now, this could be anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks, 3 to 6 weeks. It could even take months. You just want a date so that the customer is not confused when you don't have it done when they wanted it completed by. You want to plan the content. Do your research ahead of time. Are you going to be creating the content yourself, or will you be inputting content that they send you? You'll need less time if you're just pasting content that they send you. But if you're going to be creating it from scratch, you're going to need a lot more time to add that in. If there's going to be extras like mini games or flash things that customers want added into it, you're going to need to make sure you have the extra time to do all of these special things. Once you schedule your projected timeline, you can start creating your website. Planning is always extremely important when creating a website. The second, and one of the most important aspects to time management, especially for a web developer, is doing your research. Are you going to be creating a website that's already created? You're just improving the previous one? Do they have social media or groups that you can look at to show you what kind of content that they do or what they actually provide to their customers? Doing research ahead of time keeps you ahead of the game and helps to inform you about everything about your customer. Surprises down the road aren't good, so doing research prevents any of them from coming up. Lastly, there are multiple strategies you can use as a web designer to help you manage your time properly and stay on schedule. First of all, learn to say no. If there's a project that comes up that the customer wants it done too soon, or the content is too complex for you to complete, don't accept it. Quality over quantity. Just getting something finished to put your name on it is never a good thing. Making sure the product that you release is something you're proud of will be something to make sure that you get good projects in the future. Plan ahead. Like creating a projected timeline and doing your research, planning ahead helps you keep on track and ahead of the game. Surprises can't come up because you already have a schedule and you've already done your research for what you're going to be doing. Next, set your priorities. Make sure the things that are mandatory to make the website run are created first. If you're creating a flash game for the customers, that can be done last because if the website needs to be hosted immediately, you can create the game later and it won't affect the customer's ability to view the website or the products that are on there. Don't multitask. Work on one project at a time. Finish the design before you add the content. You don't want to get your brain all jumbled up. You want to be relaxed and stress-free when creating the content so that everything gets done smoothly and on time. While some people think it's better to work in a long period of time and get everything done all at once, it's actually a good idea to take a lot of breaks and work in smaller increments. You don't want to overload your brain. You don't want to get designer's block and not understand what you can do next. If you work in little breaks and then work on something else that's different from this website, you'll be able to keep your brain stress-free and you'll be able to work smoothly. In conclusion, There are a lot of things you can do to help manage your time properly. You can create a projected timeline. You can do the research to make sure you know everything about your customer, and you can do multiple strategies to keep your time managed efficiently and to keep yourself on schedule. All of these things will make sure that you have your next project published and finished on time.